Hello and welcome back to Bettendorf, Iowa. My name is Thomas Bjørnlytti, and I just got into the studio. I got invited in to commentate this final in the men's league in the elite division here, and it's going to be a close final. It's going to be against two teams from New York. It's New York City Elite. They are going to play against New York Athletic Club Elite. If I'm a little bit bumpy and just jumping into it, so don't worry. I literally just got placed here because, hey, there's a commentator in studio, so let's join into it. And it's going to be a very great event, a great final. Let's go to the call. The teams are getting ready. Now I'm just watching if I have a camera guy with me. So there we go. We are going into a city final where somebody might help me a little bit with cameras. But let's see. We have here on our right side, you can see we have the New York Athlete Club Elite, and then we have New York City Elite. That's City is Elite is playing in the black ones, and the Athletic Club Elite is playing in the red shirts. Let me see if I can handle everything at the same time here while we're online. You can see we're going to start with the ball in the middle, and then we're going to play. It's a final. It's about the gold medal. They have been playing all weekend here in Bettendorf. Is this great event where they are going to see who's winning. Time is on. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's have this game on. Starting saying hello to each other, starting having a little bit fun. And they are actually playing in the same arena where the US national team just qualified directly to the World Championship 27 in Germany. So they're playing on the same courts. They're playing for the same medals. It's a gold medal. A gold medal is a gold medal. Swinging the ball, aggressive defense here. Great coming up by number 11, Niels Jakob Ting. He's a Danish player. Again, 33, coming up, pushing it in. That's Nikolaj Shoemaker, Let Klingen, also a Danish-American player coming in. Swinging the ball, see if they can find the gap. They're not switching it much around, but there we go. It's coming to the wing. The wing tries to come out. Oh, that was a small attack here. Small penalty, personal mistake. And then we are going towards the other side. Fast break, fast attack. Great save here by the keeper. So great action. Coming back again. It's going a fast break. Sometimes here in USA, the handball is a little bit too fast. They need to swing the ball a little bit more. They need to play the clock. But it looks like both teams are a little bit nervous here in the final. On the right-hand side here, you can see coming in the middle, trying to do a cross. Good defense. You can see number 21 from New York City Elite. That's Jabaz. He's actually in over the national team of USA also. Been playing in Royal Arena with the team against Norway and also had a small fight against Denmark. There we go. 33. Good save by the goalie again. And a good recovery. 33. He's swinging out, coming into the middle, trying to find the gap, finding the pivot. No, it's a deny. Fast break the other way. There we go. A good defense again. Good home run by 33. It's still 0-0 all this way into this final here. So let's see how it's going. It's going to be a close call. 2 minutes, 20 seconds played, and no penalties, no goals, nothing. Great defense, trying to find a gap, trying to do a one-on-one, but he got denied. Jabaz, he's going to build it up. Let's see. He has quite a hard shot on that right arm, but it looks like it's going to be the left-hand side that's going to do it. Jabaz coming in, doing the move. Oh, it's a tackle. 2 minutes to 33 from New York Athletic Club. That's to Nikolaj Shoemaker, then click, getting one penalty in total. There we go. Going to give it up. Let's see. There's no passive play, so they can build up the game. So they're going to swing the ball, see if they can make the gap. But until now, the defense has been close, trying to find it. They're opening up for the wing, and there, 1-0. First goal coming in. And now we're getting ready for the other end. So 1-0 New York City Elite. Here we go. Mm, a lot of action coming our way. A lot of things happening here. Swinging the ball. They are only 5 against 6, so they need to find the gap. Oh, a great play to the pivot. Fighting it. Oh, another 2 minutes for holding. What a great fight. Oh, he's used to fighting a little bit more against the big guys, Javas. So it's a little bit harsh by the referee here, but it's called a 2 minutes coming out. So now we can tie it to a 1-1. Will the goalie take it or will it be a save? Nope, there's no there. They just do a 9-meter swinging it. Now there's a little bit more gap. Passive play might be called out soon. They need to find a solution. An attack, it's a miss. So great defense here, keeping the ball. And now it's about running the time when you have those 2 minutes suspensions there. Then run the time instead of speeding up. Oh, personal mistake. Ball going opposite way. It's a fast break. Oh, great run home by the defender. Such a good one by 71. Now 75 is coming in, finding the gap in the middle. It's a fast game. It's really fasting up. I might choosing another tactics. They might run out of energy in the end, but let's see. They continue on playing all the weekends, so it's all about which team can do most defense, most offense here. So there we go. Now they swing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 5. Still a penalty. Trying to fight the pivot. It's a mistake. It's a turnover because the pivot ran in towards the goalie zone. You're not allowed to do that. Going opposite. Now it's all about will New York City Elite build up this game or will they do a fast break again? Now they're 5 against 6. They're not in the lead here right now. So let's see coming in. Swings it. A small cross with the wing, crossing out, trying to find a gap. A good defense, and number 11 saying, "Hey, don't print, don't make the film. Don't say you're getting injured on anything here. There was nothing there. It was a clean tackle." Also, the referee just saying to 28, "You're not allowed to do that." A cross coming in, trying to find a gap, but it's closed. They're closing down the left side. Great defense. And now we are into a fast break, not catching the ball. Fast break the opposite way. Oh, as an offensive, a personal mistake again. You're not allowed just to jump into the defense player. So great defense here again. But they need to take time. They need to swing it. It's still a little bit nervous play. Oh, the foot is on the ball. Another personal mistake swinging around. And it's a good call by the goalie here from New York City Elite to relax this game. It's quite fun to be here in US and see this handball. I'm normally seeing handball in Denmark, where we build up the game a little bit more, but here it looks like we're doing more the fast breaks, the more individual, one by one versus one attacks. But let's see if they can go in and take it. There we go. 75, 28. They are trying to find it. It looks like 75. He really wants to do it. He's called Simon Filkar. He's really trying to be aggressive, trying to see if he can challenge the defense, but it looks like he's been denied time after time. Chavez is calling a double cross. The defense was ready in there. Great defense by 33, but they are calling a penalty on him. There's no penalty, a penalty throw. There's no 2 minutes suspension because they said, oh, they were canceling that attack on him and also went into the goalie area. There we go. 71. He's getting ready. Take the ball and makes that hit. 3-0. New York City Elite against New York Athletic Club Elite. Swinging it in the middle. There's almost gap. Great defense here. All of them coming in. 21 locking that down with support from 28. So a double cross. First wave just coming in. Java seeing that going up in the field, trying to come in, finding the gap. Oh, it's denied again. Great defense, great block coming in. So he needs to find an alternative and trying to put the ball behind the back into the goalie. Let's see. There we go. Building it up. Again, 101, but he managed to switch it. There the cross comes. It's an open. It's a good block. Good defense again. They're closing them down in the defense. That's also a tactics in handball. It's not always about scoring the most goals. It's make sure the opponent don't score them. Jabas, offensive mistake, going in with the shoulder directly into the torso of the other player and pushing him down, and then a personal foul. A lot of mistakes by the teams, a lot of personal mistakes, making these turnovers. So let's see if they can calm their nerves a little bit more. Great attack, penalty coming in. It looks like Chavez, he's a little bit number 21, a little bit under pressure here because, again, a personal mistake from him. And also they're attacking on him, on Davis there, and getting that penalty. The goalie is out doing the psychological game, just talking a little bit. He needs to go into that goal. It's also part of it. Number 9 complaining a little bit about it, but the referee's telling him how it's going to be and why they called it. There we go. A goal for New York City, New York Atletical Club Elite. So, swinging the ball again. They need to build it up. First wave coming in. The way they're doing it is they are trying to build up. You can see the players are calling a tactics. Looks like they're crossing in and their fast break. Oh, it's closed down. Great defense. They were awake. And then now to turn it over again. It looks like they're doing it fast one. Oh, almost doing their great attack again. And also great defense by the goalie. Really saving it. When you're not giving you time in this handball, you can see it. The goalie has all the time, and you really need to fight for it. And we can say the goalkeeper, he really keeping them in the game, denying all the attacks coming in, but it's because of the defense really forcing the opponents to do a 1-on-1. So let's see, they're building it up. It looks like they will do the same cross. Oh, again, personal mistake, not catching the ball. Great defense, recovering it, going the opposite way. Over the middle, and it's a shot, and another great save by the goalie. He has made 4 in a row, really doing a great effort. And then also a timeout coming in here. Great timeout, great start, a nervous start for both teams. It's 3-1 to New York City Elite. And while they're there, then let's go in the studio. If you're watching handball for the first time, I know a lot of you watching the finals are not watching it for the first time. You're really into it. This is quite a nervous game as I see it, and they're really trying to fight for it. But I think they should choose maybe a little bit more instead of just pressuring and doing the attack. Build it up because there's a lot of space when they build it up and coming in. There's a lot of great attacks, but the goalie and the defense has placed themselves, all of them, in a good position and coming in. The timeout is out, so we are getting ready again here. Let's see. The time will be starting in a few seconds. We are almost there. We're a little bit in front of time. We're having another watch than they have. So let's just see if we can follow it here on the broadcast. The ball is for New York City Elite. They're in the lead, and they are getting ready to build up this attack. Let's see what the coaches has been saying, if they have been making sure that the players are building it more up. It looks like they're taking more calm, talking a little bit together, and build it up. Small first wave pressure coming in. Java's trying to find the gap. 1-on-1 again. It's closed down. Those guys in that defense is big, and a little bit the defense complains about that they're getting hit, they're getting pushed. They want that offensive mistake coming in. So there we go. Turnover again, yet again, not catching a ball over there. Good pressure by the defense. And now a cross into the middle. He needs to take that dribble for not getting too many steps. You're only allowed to take 3 steps in total. And they're denied. Crossing in, wing moving. And good follow by 71 also on the wing, following his position there. Let's see. They're building up. 33 calling it. A double move on a double pivot position, making the gap for number 11. Oh, hitting it straight into it. It's a rebound. It's a goal. There we go. A little bit complain about it, but still a great effort. First shot, less a little bit quality, but they are under pressure. They're doing this fast play. So they're coming in. Oh, straight away coming back. 4-2 to New York City Elite. So going the opposite way, swings the ball. Now they need to build up. It's still a very close gap. 4-2. This late into the game. Very, very few points coming our way. But let's see. Defense follows it. There's a gap. Oh, great save. Yet again, it's the goalie that's keeping them in. He keeps saving that ball. It's not easy balls that's coming in. They're really hitting it, but he's just ready for it. Really timed with his defense. In the opposite end, again in the middle, the center back and the wing, left back and right back, really covering each other and really forcing them to go into the fight. I'm interested if they can keep fighting this way through two halves because it's a hard way to play handball. Darba's coming in. Oh, jumping into the defender. You can see there was a small gap, but he chose to go one-on-one and jump into the defender, and then the quality of the shot came out. But that's how it is when they're trying to find it. Pivot defense there, coming in, move him away. That's legal. Coming opposite. Fast break. They need to keep the pressure there. Goes to the wing, and it's a goal. 5-2 to New York City Elite. Another wing goal. And when you're playing handball, it's all about finding that tactics. How do you want to defend and and also how do you need to do your offense and defense? And sometimes it's a strategy to coming in. Oh, I can see that's called a penalty here on the screen. There's no penalty running at the moment, so I don't know how that called in. So let's just put that one to the garbage. There we go. 5-2. And they're ready again. Game started. They're going to build it up. Let's see if they have something new coming in. It looks like a small stop in the game again. There's a little bit glue on the floor. They need to get removed a little bit too much. There will be glue on the floor, but in this case, too much. And they're removing it into the ball. This can have some issues when they're jumping in. All the defense is standing there. So there we go. So let's see the build up. It looks like they're having the pivot in the left-hand side of the court. See, he's going to go out there. Oh, almost getting a hit in the head there. Great defense, great stop. That's the physical. And then he goes one-on-one. He managed to go in and shoot it in. So 3-5. Opposite, fast break coming our way. Middle. Going to the wing again. It's denied. It's closed there. It looks like they want to do a cross. They want to find that room, and they're almost the room, creating the room. Oh, the referee sees something else. They see a penalty, calling that the defender is standing inside the goal zone. But maybe that could also be an offensive penalty where foul where they're jumping into. Goalie coming in. It's now on 71. It's getting ready. Not a hit by him, putting him on 6-3. So right now there's a small gap of 3 points. Remember, it's handball, so 3 points, it's nothing. Within 2 minutes, we can change that. We just saw on the elite level in Denmark, Denmark won against in the Euro League, one of the teams against the Nans, losing 3 points the last minute and then losing their position into the semifinals. Almost finding the gap to the pivot. He's a little bit complaining, but it's a great defense. And there makes the room and the shot, and there's a goal. It's a good goal. Fast break coming in, making that ball coming in. Moving around. It's called a goal. It's hitting the line. So the referee sees the goal. So it's inside. That's how it is. It's called 7-4. We are more than half into first period or first leg of the game, and still a low point score, 7-4 to New York City lead. And there we go. Great finding the gap, 5-7. Right now, you can see both teams are tiring a little bit up. They're not that aggressive in their defense. So now the gaps comes. So now this one-on-one play, all of them have been playing, might be a good thing. So it's all about who has the most fatigue, who has the power for it, who is in shape to it. This guy, he is. Oh, there, get tackled. Great defense here by 33, coming in, closing him down. Um, so that's very important. He's allowed to stop him by putting the hands up front and also to tackle him to take around, but he's not allowed to drag him down to the ground. And Davas, he's used to it. He's playing in Europe normally, Hungary. And as I said earlier, he has been over some of the practices and some of the games with the US men's teams in Denmark. 28 coming in. 15. Again, 28. It's a good defense. It's closed down. Just see how the defense switching. 33 going in, taking the tackle, number 11, following the cross. So they are very well coordinated in there. The referee says, oh, it's maybe a little bit too harsh. So he's saying, hey, take care so we don't get the penalty, because it's all about vision and also about what the referee sees. But it looks like a good tackle, a good defense. But again, it's all about which line the referees are setting in. Switching positions, meaning that might come across. See, Davas coming in the middle, finding the gap, shoots, scores. There we are. 8-5. Ball opposite way. It's a fast pace coming into the pivot. He has number 11, scores the goal, 6-8. And being a pivot is a really hard job. You're going there to fight. It's not always you're getting the ball played into you, because your task is to helping the team, the tactics, making the gap. And then sometimes some teams are playing with the tactic that the pivot is one of the main players coming in. But it looks like here they're more using the pivot to do the blocks and making the gaps. But when he's not covered, then he can get the ball. Wing shot, points coming in, 9-6. Again, coming up, find the gaps in the middle. You can see both of the team are tiring a little bit up. The defense is not locking down that well. So now it's just all open. Oh, he calls it 2 minutes for filming that one. I'm not sure that was filming, but that's what the referee is calling. So 25 is out with a 2 minutes suspension there. So it means they are now 5 against 6 for the next 2 minutes. So what will they do? 75. He's calling the shots. He's doing the center back. Let's see, building it up, going to the middle, goes to the right hand side. There we have it. It's too aggressive, jumping into the defender. Personal mistake, offensive mistake also. So you not just jump into it, and also great defense, standing in the right way, but it also demands that you're getting a little bit beaten when you're coming in there. So small break in the game. Looks like they need some more glue on the ball. Or what do we have? We're 20 minutes, 30 seconds into it. The ref starts the game again. There we go. So they're pushing the defense forward here to make more individually. You can see here, because they are 6 against 5. So they need to find the gap. They need to move. And they also need to take care when they're moving around this, that they're not getting a passive game. But great build up, not hitting the goal. They're really doing it. And this is also a tactic to stress the other team to see coming out. 75, founding that gap in the middle. Davas with another point, 10-7. And when you have this 2 minutes suspension, it's all about dragging the time, building a little bit up. And I think New York City Elite is doing a great tactics here by going up and stressing a little bit the Athletic Club Elite because they are one guy behind. You can just see here coming up, pushing the defense forward, and now they need to do the cross. And there we go. Again, yet again, a timeout coming our way. If you're writing any questions to me out there, I have to be very honest. I'm not sitting with your commentary here in front of me. As I said, I was just invited into the booth to talk a little bit about what we're seeing in this great final. It's a great final we have in. Still a little bit nervous play, and as I said, they're a little bit harsh to each other, playing the hard one, also trying to do the fast break. So it looks like we are getting a more gap in that defense, and so we will maybe see that what was denied in the start 101 is opening up more the game. This also means one thing that the team needs to take care. They're not running too much and they don't get too much tired. But that can happen. We're getting ready again. It's 10-7. There's around 8.5 minutes left of this first half. It's a good game. Only 3 points up for New York Athletic Club Elite against New York City Elite. And there we go. So almost a personal mistake there. They are still doing the aggressive here, pushing the defense up. And now the penalty is almost over. So they need to track the time, pushing the defense back flat, finding the pivot. There's a not. Is there 2 minutes? Yes, there's 2 minutes for dragging down the pivot here instead of defending the pivot. So that's how it is. Getting a free throw, that's actually the best thing they can do here. So getting ready for it, talking a little bit what happened there, but coming in 5 against 5, and in a short, I think around 10 seconds, we will have 6 against 5 opposite. So how will New York City Athletic Club use this disadvantage for their own thing? There we go. They are full team now. So now they can build it up. A double cross, finding it, making the gap. There's the gap, and there's the shot. Great maneuvering, great making those gaps. And all about this about maneuvering is to see if you can trick a defender to follow you because he needs to follow you, and then making the gaps to come in and make the attack. 2 points up. It's a close final. This is not going to be over after first half. This is going to be one of those where we might see it tighten up in the end of second half. So please stay tuned. There, swinging it, they are one guy behind, so they need to find a solution. Spending some time. That's also a way of doing it, dragging the time out. And the reason why they're doing that is they have that suspension out there, so they want to have most possible time with the ball. Dabas, it's a save. It's a great save. There, and they're getting the ball back. And now they have time to build it up. They're still ahead there. Too fast. It's a great shot, but I think he's doing it too fast here. They have all the time to build it up, but great again. Yet again, defense denies him coming in, and then the goalie can take the ball. So you can see they have all the time in the world. And if they're doing it right, they can take around 20 to 30 seconds out of this attack. They just need to go in a pressure a little bit, build it up. And now second wave is coming in. Cross coming in. They're still denied, but it's all about taking that time, coming up to the wing. Now it's passive play. So they have 4 throws. 1, 2, 3. And they manage to find the gap, build it in, takes 1 goal. And this is about patience. It's about finding that room. And they does that quite well. The team is now full again. So they are coming in here. The last 5.5 minutes of the first half of this final year at the championship. 25. You can see here one go mano against a small block. Yes, he has a good shot, but the goalie has all the time to take it. So a little bit too fast. They need to build it up. And there again, great defense. I'm interested if number 11 and 33 can keep doing what they're doing because they're really fighting. You also see number 11. He's really breathing, taking the deep breath to get some oxygen into the body because he needs to run. He needs to be a pivot. He needs to be in the defense. So there we go. 75. Cross coming in, pivot going out. Good defense, denying a double cross. And again, now it's all happening in the right-hand side. Defense comes out, hitting the post. It's not a fast break. They manage to lock them down. And then it goes opposite. 33. Oh, defense come back home. They need to build it up again. Rebuild that attack. So you can see they're calling what they're doing. But straight away, going in. What a shot he has there. Great shot. Great maneuvering here. So 2 points up. Everything counts now. Oh, pivot runs in towards the goalie area. He was all there, but you're not allowed to run in the goalie area. Then the ball goes to the opposite side. Good cross, number 9, switching it in. And that's why you have to build up in the pivot. Great block by the pivot and great build up. And then they're crossing in, jumping and shooting opposite. 1 point up, 11-10. 2 New York teams, New York City Elite versus New York Athletic Club Elite, fighting all the way. So until now, everything has happened in the right-hand side by the New York Elite City, and then a little bit in the middle with Davos, but it's the right-hand side that needs to be aware. Remember, handball is about data. See, coming to the right, trying to find the gap in the middle. He's denied. Great defense, really pushing that out. Let's see if we can get the camera a little bit more down in the corner. There we go. Again, coming to the middle, and then it's right-hand side. They're opening up the wing, but somehow he's just continued doing this. Great wing attacks. A tactics and a strategy is also sometimes just to make the wings only be able to do the attack. So all the attacks comes in the wing. This means that the goalie has a bigger chance to save the ball because the goal is very little from out there and he can stay in the way from it. So pivot fighting, coming opposite. That's really jumping and managed to set the defense coming in and then taking the arm down and doing an underarm attack. So, and then shoot it in. Oh, what did they call here? They called a penalty and the clock is still running here. The clock is not stopping, so time going up. And I can see our clock is a little bit ahead of time. So according to the watch here in the hole, there's 4 minutes left. So let's see if we can do something about that. So a goal coming in our way to New York City Elite. Great penalty shot by him. So 3 minutes and 20 seconds and 40 seconds left of this game. 4 goals can come our way, but a little bit more. Great play to the pivot. Oh, unlucky hitting the post. So it's going opposite. They're keeping the pressure. They're pressing in. Again denied. It's coming to the right-hand side. Great defense by number 25 from Electrical Club. He's called Sigurd Lindklinge. So they're calling it. They need to take care when they're calling that. He took 4 steps there. If the ref says that, see that, then it's too many steps and it's a turnover. Building it up again. It looks like they have the same cross coming in, but it's still in the right-hand side. The wing comes in. He's closed down, and now the refs takes up the hand, means passive play. So three passes they have in total, not 4, but 3 in this case. So 1, 2. They need to do something now. That's also a way of doing it. Takes the ball, shoots it in the corner, and gets that gap of 3 points. And again, coming home doing the defense and fast break the opposite way. 2 goals here in a row. Davas, he really puts it in. A lead with the 4, and this is how fast handball can go. So from a passive play where he shoots it in the corner to a great defense and doing a fast break coming in. The fatigue is coming in. You can just see how they're fighting and finding the pivot, not catching it. Defense again takes it. New York City Elite is really pushing it, comes to the wing. And another goal, 16-11. From being a tight play in this half, they're just scoring 3 in a row within a minute. And then they make the small gap they need when the break is coming in here. A little clock building it up. They still have 1.5 minutes left. Do across 2 pivots coming in, making that gap. And there we go. Good tactics. So 12 points against 16. So they have all the time in the world. 1 minute and 10 seconds left. If they're doing this right, they have 1 attack and the opponent 1 attack. If they're doing it too fast, there will be another attack for them. So, but they are in the lead, so there's no reason to hurry it up. 75, there's a second wave attack, comes to the wing. Oh, they're not calling it. That was a good one here. 75, Davas gets the gap. Good save. Good save here by, and there we have a small timeout. The ball needs to be dried here. Great save by the goalie here. Keeps them in the game. 37 seconds left. Actually, in the gym here, there's 39. So let's adjust the time a little bit here. There we go. So, New York City Elite Club needs to build it up. The ball coming in. You can see here they're taking their distance a little bit to do the first wave. They want to see if they can get the defense a little bit forward, not being too flat to find the gap. Cross coming in, denied. Great way of handling that in the defense. Passive play, 1. He takes the ball, shoots it in. So 13-16, and then the ball doesn't go into the middle. And there, it's a break. Great start. Great first half. I have to say, they're doing a great job. While we're here, we need to remember one thing. We have a national team that's been playing the arena, winning the North and qualifying direct to the World Championship. Together with that, they have some different partners and sponsors helping them. One of them are Treasure Coach that's helping building a athletic program where you as an athlete can apply for to come in and be coached by the head coach himself, Coach Ortega. Let's just see a little bit about them.
Discover a treasured part of Florida called the Jewel of the Treasure Coast. For good reason. A fusion of coastal old Florida and new adventures, where sunset dining intertwines with vibrant local art scenes. And tea times meet game days for effortless enjoyment. Uncovered treasure in St. Lucie, Florida.
And thank you to all the support we're getting from them. Another way is that in USA, US handball needs to grow, they need to develop, and together with the city of Sunnaball, they created a European hub where the national team are coaching and practicing 3 times a year. The municipality is paying their stay there and making sure they have free access to gym, food, and all of it. So they are there 3 times a year, and sometimes 2, but most of the time 3 times a year. Let's see a little bit more about where in the world we are.
When you're close, you can feel it. You try harder. And you don't give up. Because when you're close, you do more. For the people that matter to you. and for the future, which is just around the corner. Being close is the best place to be, and in Sunneborg, we are close.
I actually have the honor to actually live in Sunneborg, and being part of this project there. That's also why I know a little bit about some of the players and some of the things that's coming our way. And it's really building up, and they have both the university, they have an elite team in handball called Sønderjyske that's playing the highest league, and they have a talent development program there. So everything is mixing together. And also at the same time, Denmark is one of the leading countries, not not the best, but maybe the best in the world playing handball. I think Germany is also up there in the same level, maybe a little bit higher, but they also have a lot of Danes playing in Germany. Leading all this, they have a head coach, and he has a dream of handball. He's called Coach Ortega. Let's hear a little bit about what his dream is.
Yeah, for me, it's already been over a 20-year show. And over those 20 years, it's been constant growth and learning through every situation, whether I was coaching a club in Europe or coaching a club in the United States or playing in the United States or playing in Europe. All of those things had a major impact on what the plan is and what, supports the dream. And that plan is now worldwide, and it's going through Denmark. For me, that plan starts with, taking care of the athletes that we currently had because they've just accomplished a lot. And how do we take care of those athletes? And then how do we take care of our staff? And then financially, how do we support ourselves? So those 3 points. And then comes the fact of, well, how do you build more Americans in the United States playing handball? And that's one of the greatest challenges we've ever had. And, there's been highs and lows for that. And we are looking for a more consistent method for that, and that's what's going on right now. Well, for a lot of Americans, that dream is to be in the Olympics, and that's a huge dream. And a lot of it is more reality now because LA is in less than 2.5 years. So now, as that reality and people are facing it every day that goes by, people are realizing they're closer to their dream, and more players want to be involved. And I want to do everything that everything that those players want to accomplish. I want to help them, and there's more than 14 players that want to be in the Olympics. There's a lot more. And going through that and supporting each one of those players is part of the dream I have as well, supporting and then seeing them succeed in that dream. Well, representing the United States is something. It's like representing, if you're from Denmark, it's like when you represent Denmark and you get to put on the colors, you feel, hey, I don't want to lose this, and I want to represent correctly. And I want myself, my staff, and all our players to represent the United States and feel that pride as we, chase not only just this Olympics, but chase the next Olympics after that and the World Championships. And it's going to require a lot of sacrifice from a lot of different people, myself, and a lot of players. Well, the great thing about, being in Denmark and, seeing all the different clubs and the players and the youth and, male and female players, and it's that you can really focus in one area and focus on one thing and, focus on handball, where for me, that's kind of like where Florida will be. Right now I'm recruiting athletes from all over, but as I get associated into Florida, where I am in the Treasure Coast, is, to focus on that area and now really incorporate some handball structure in that area. Now it takes time, and we have a facility, and that's what I will encourage. And I'm encouraging, any club in the United States, whether it's, Cal Heat or New York or LA or Chicago or all the clubs, Ohio State, these college clubs, North Carolina, they all have an infrastructure and they're building within their area, So that's kind of, if you can support those clubs and support, the area and let them work, that's going to be a huge step for handball. For me, the answer is pretty easy. Focus on where you are in the United States and do what you can in there and just do your one job well. And when you do that one job, everything sort of the dominoes start taking effect because people want to be a part of successful things.
And people wants to be part of successful things. And one of the successful things is, I have to say, we need to celebrate it. When Team USA qualifies direct to the World Championship 2017, 27 in Germany. And it's interesting, in August, we'll know who we're going to play against and where it's going. Some of the footage you saw in this interview are actually from both the training camp in Florida and from some of the training matches and practice places in Denmark. The difference from USA and Denmark is in Denmark, all gyms are built for handball. Handball is a huge culture in Denmark, especially in Scandinavia. So you're allowed to play with glue all the places and you're allowed to build it up. That means also when we are in Denmark with the national team, they have access to some of the great facilities and some of the great things coming in. What we're coming in, we're coming back into the finals here. It is a championship final, and I'm a little bit curious where we'll go. It's a very tight final. It's 13-16. They're doing very well out there, really fighting for it. But let's see where they will go. Let's see how they will do. I think that New York's Electric Club, they will have some challenges with that. The big guys in the defense is also the big guys in the attack. They might get tired. But the issue, if we go to the opposite side for New York City leaders, they really plays with this fast break. They really plays with they need to do a fast attack. They're not swinging the ball that much. They start doing it when they got tired. Then we saw Davas, but he also knows the game from Hungary and also part of some of the programs in the national team. Starting swinging the ball together with the team, leaded by 75. But in the start, it was fast, fast, fast attack. Remember when you're doing these attacks, if a team is doing it well, they can actually use 20 to 30 seconds per attack, build it up, give them time, be patient, and attacking in. So we are getting ready. Second half coming our way. I need to see if I can follow all these technical stuff I have in front of me. 20 seconds to start. And you can just see at 27, he's coming close to us here. Uh, that's Russell Reinhardt coming close to us here um, from New York's Electrical Club Elite. There we go. Welcome back to the second half of this championship. Who will be crowned champion? There's 3 points in difference, but 3 points is nothing in handball. You just saw how New York City Elite got 5 points within 2 minutes. Fast breaks and some defensive actions coming in. So building it up, cross coming in, finding the gap, was denied, another cross, and finding the pivot. Oh, great save there by the goalie. He's continue what he's doing, just keeping his team in this game, denying Electric Club coming in with the goal. So another one, again, this time we can see they have been having a focus like it's the left-hand side in this case here. They're attacking all the time. It's the wing over there. It's 71 and it's 21. They're doing all the attacks for them. It's like they're not using rest of the team. It's part of their tactics. But let's see. 75. Put it into Davas. 37, 71. Now wing gets it back. And now they will build it up again. See, yet again an attack. And it's a save. So again, this time they build it up, but they're pushing it out to the wing, making them attack from a small angle, giving the goalie a chance to save it, or making the chance for them for missing this attack even bigger. Ball swings. 33 calls it. They're building it up. Wave number one. Quite some distance from the defense. So so you can see the defense, they are lured out. And then it's all about if they're doing a maneuvering, trying to find a gap. Those one-on-ones are not working. They have not been working the whole game. Very few times for both of the teams. So I'm interested if they keep doing it. 25 comes in, again, a one-on-one, tackled down. According to him, he was tackle in the face with the arm, but I thought more he slipped into the defender in this case. 33 coming in. Yet one-on-one, building up, coming with speed, shoots, miss. So another save. They need to find the solution. They need to find how to build this up, like they're doing on the elite team now. Again, you can see it's like 7-1 over there. He wants to attack, forcing a 2 minutes penalty there. So a 2 minutes penalty coming their way, and also a penalty shot. It's a good one. Let's see. Great shot there. Going great around the goalie, putting it in. And yet a goal, 17-13 to New York City Elite. So they have been in this situation before, but you can see now it's like New York City Elite. They want to be aggressive when they have more players than the others. So see if they can force a personal mistake or make sure they continue doing 101. They need to find a solution. It's great defense, pivots, comes in, cross. Now there's a gap. It's a shot. Yet again, great save by the goalie. He continues doing that right now. In my eyes, he's heading to MVP if he continues this way. 75 for the first time, gets his fast break. That's a good time. 5 points in the lead now. 18-13, taking the advantage that there are one person less on the athletics club team and coming that in. So there we go. 33, 25, 27. Making a run in from the wing side. Pivot comes in, makes the gap. There it is, go. And there you can see why we have these movements. So 14-18. It's going fast break the other way. They need to use the time coming in. And there we go. And we also need to have the time with us here. So, and yet a penalty coming our way. It's a save, a rebound, taking it in. A good save first, but then he was ready on the rebound, takes it in and shoots it. Costly period, costly 2 minutes suspension here for Athletic Club, costing them 2 goals until now and making this gap with 5 points. Now they need to come back in it. Personal mistake, good defense, taking it up. It's not ready for that pass there. So now New York City leads, goes in the middle, swings it about, opening up for the wing. And that's the first time we have an attack for the wing. Here we have a great example why we want the ball on the wing, because the goal becomes smaller. The goalie can switch it out and he's hitting the post. And actually, then they are having a bigger chance of making the opponent missing it. You can see here in front of us, we have 25. He's getting covered up by 75. They're taking him out of the game. The reason for that is because he has been the dangerous one, building up the tactics, but they're solving it good there. Good pivot attack, and there we have a penalty. Great fight, great attack. Time keeps running. They're not stopping the time here. Interesting. That's good news for New York City Elite. It's all about getting that time to run out while the penalty is on. 9, he's coming in. He can make the gap smaller. There we go. Good shot, just in between the legs. So now you can see again building it up, but again it's over in that left hand side. But this wing really does a great job. He also had the time to get all the way into the court and then jump in and making it very open. So now they are 6 persons back in the court. So just using that last time of the penalty to do this great attack. wing switching sides, going back, making the advances there, coming in, and good build up. Great build up, great tactics, giving them a point. So 4 points in between the two teams. They are hanging in Elliptical Club, and if they continue doing this, they might be back in it. But they need to fight for it. They need to win all the balls now. Let's see. Until now, their defense has been very good of denying an attack, except on 71. 75 builds it up. Davis gets it. Pivot finds it. Good defense. 33 takes it in, takes that fight, using those mods to keep it up. But you can also see he's getting more and more tired. You can just see it on him. But there's no reason to get tired. You need to fight everything you can coming in. Passive 1, 2, 3. Now they need to shoot. 4. It's a go. It's a fast break opposite way. Great defense coming home, making it hard for him to do that shot. Also good coming out, and there pivot. And there you can see the difference on the team. One of the teams had the tactic of size and strength, where the other team, as I said, New York City Elite, they're doing this fast break tactics, but they also need to be aware that that can be very costly if you're not in shape to it. 25 builds it up, 9 cross in, 44. They are very close to the defense, and you can see then the defense can stop them. There are two things you need to think about: not getting too close to the defense, but still get so close that they think you're dangerous, so you can play it. Trying to find the pivot, it's a miss. So you can see the goalie saying, "Hey, take it easy. We're in the lead. 5 points. Build it up. Give you time. Swing the ball. Build it up. Do a tactics and see where we can go." So it's all about that time. We are almost 9 minutes into this game, 21 minutes left of the second half of this final. The winner will be crowned national champion. So there we go. Davis coming to the wing. It's great defense, forcing the wing to do a personal mistake. Again, fast break. You see, Elite is so fast coming home in that defense, trying to find a pivot, but 71 doing a great defensive work, following him all the way. Let's see. So they're calling it. It looks like they want the pivot to move a little bit to the left-hand side. You can see he's coming here now, starting the movement, going to the left. And when he moves the defender, makes the gap, and then there's a shot and there's a goal. So that's also the way you can do it. That's why we have the pivots there. They are making the gaps and coming in. We need to clean the floor. It's a little bit wet. So a small break in the game. Maybe that's a good thing for Athletic Club, because it looks like they are breathing a little bit harder now. 11 and 33, and also a 9 that has been fighting in the middle, doing all the battles, all the fighting. They are getting more and more tired. So we still have some glue on the floor that we want to get way off. And there we go. So building up the attack. They're building up for a 5-point lead, or if they don't get it, they can risk to get a 3rd point there. Great defense, denying it, but the pivot got it, but didn't hit the goal. So now they're building up opposite way. 33 with speed, comes in. Oh, not a great save by the goalie. Takes it all the way up in the corner. He's keeping them in. Again, he's going for that MVP position here with all those saves. Penalty coming in. The defender was standing inside the goalie area. So another penalty, and that's going to be 71 taking it. The most scoring player on the City Elite, 71. So they have 2 people really performing well for the team. The goalie and 71. Another goal. shooting in 22-17. And 71, he's called Yauheni Halubinishi. It sounds like he has some of the roots from Europe. Let me see which flag he has on the shoulder. He hasn't a flag on the shoulder. I can't see it from here, but doing a great job there. But you can also see he really wants to have the breath. He's also getting more and more tired. So, Athletic Club building it up. Just had a small break so they can see what they want to do. See double cross, trying to find the gap, crossing back. But they are doing a good solution in defense. Good tackle here by 58. Coming up, closing 25 down. 25 coming in, 33 with speed. Got tackle in the arm, in the head. Oh, that's a very harsh tackle. One of the dangerous things in handball is these tackles in the shooting moment. It's going to be a penalty shot. The ref didn't do a 2 minutes on it. No, it's only a 7 meters. So not inside the goalie area. 33 again. 9. They're playing it on a too tight area. It's too small area. You can see the defense has a chance to come in. Yet again, 71 really fighting it. Also showing it. Hey, he wants to win. He's here to play. So now they can make that 6-point gap, and that's an important gap they can get here in the last part of the game, because 6 points up with great there, coming on the wing, putting that shot out. So now we had the 6-point. Straight away, timeout taken, and you can see New York Athletic Club is not happy with what's happening. They know it's a hard one to come back from, but they need to find the tactics. They need to find the mood. They need to do something. And one of the things they need to do is maybe to focus on this guy from 71, because he got all the plays, all the attacks. So all the attacks has been happening in the left-hand side. And every time they manage to get the attack from the right-hand side, the goalie either saves it or there's a big chance they're missing. So they need to find that solution. Maybe the coach is telling them doing the tactics coming into it. We are in the finals. We are in the second half. The winner is crowned champion of the nationals. So right now it looks like New York City Elite is on the way with a 6-point lead, but everything can change. Remember, it's handball. If they go down mentally, then they will be out of it again. Almost done with the small break here. And that also give us a little bit time to adjust the time. So we have the right time with us. There we go. Ready to give up the ball in the middle. Let's see what they talked about. See, they're doing a little bit tactics. See, what can we do? How can we build it up? It's a great game. Both teams are doing a great game. Physical game, fast breaks, all of it we have with it. The only difference is all about one player in the attack. That's 71. He's really doing it. And then the goalie is doing such a good job here on the New York City Elite. And let's see, good defense. Again, 71 denying it there. They're finding the pivot, and the pivot ticks it in. Scoring this goal. It's important goal. But see, fast break straight away. Oh, not coming up there and pressing it. Slows down. They know they need to save some of the power, some of their strength, because there's still quite some way home for this championship. But we all look at 71. And we also look at the goalkeeper from New York City Elite. Those two keeping in. Oh, too many steps. It was a good lob. It's a good goal, but the referee is calling steps, so it's going the opposite way. Cross coming in, finding the gap. Oh, didn't attack it. There was the room for it. Straight away. Coming in, 25. There's a reason why they want to take him out. Mano. Make sure you cannot attack. Just see the power and the speed he came in with there and taking in. 4 points up from being in front with 6, only being in front with 4. That's how handball is. That's the speed of it. So let's see. Can they force it? You can see they'd make the tactics I talked about, pushing 27 forward to take 71 out. That means that 75 is doing the movements, doing the run, coming in. Oh, that's called a penalty, and it looks like Electrical Club is not happy with it. But 75, he's happy with it. They get another point, maybe. Of course, they're putting 71 up to take it. Halubinici, he's coming in there. And yet again, he puts it in. Back on 5 points up. So what will Electrical Club do? You can see they're calling some movements. So it looks like pivot is doing a cross. They're switching positions, 2 pivots in, doing a pivot cross in there. So 2 in the back, 2 pivots, trying to make the gap to 25. They manage to do it. He shoots, hits the corner. It's a goal. So it looks like they're trying to set up 25 to score so many goals. That means the other ones needs to make the gap, makes the runs for it. And 27, he's pushing up, but he needs to be fast. But 71, he's good man-on-man. 21 goes in, takes it, finds the gap. Oh, and a 2 minutes penalty also. That's a costly one. That's a costly one there. So getting a goal and a 2 minutes penalty against you, behind with 5, you need to find a solution here. So let's see. Last time they lost the 2 minutes period, 3-0. New York City Elite. You can see they're doing the same thing, taking 25 out of the game. He's the guy doing the tactic strategy and also all the attacks. So he needs to find a way coming in. So that penalty there was very important for them, bringing him a little bit back. But then he goes too far out. 44 trying to find the solution, gets denied. They're doing it great, but now they're coming back in. They're taking time on the clock. 25, jump, shoot. Oh, great save again. Defense goes in and takes it out, making it easy for the goalie. But again, the goalie doesn't make it easy for New York Electrical Club Elite. 71, he has the time now. They don't have any man to covering up, so let's see. They keeps it over there. Davas, 75, tries to go in. He managed to solve it. Great attack. 26-20, so it's 1 up in the penalty period. Now, see, that goes up straight away, takes 25 out. So it's 33, it's 9. They need to find a solution. So it's 2 against 4. Cross coming in from the pivot. 44 on the wing. Great move here. And a great attack, but yet again, saved by the goalie. Opposite side, wing shot. Oh, such a close one. Fast break, opposite way. There we go. It's a good solution. 1-1 in the penalty period. So right now they're doing a better job than the last one. So it looks like they're back in the game. All of the guys back from penalty here. So New York City Elite building it up, crossing it in. 71, you can just see how they're focusing on. There's one task for 27. He needs to follow 71 all the way. Timeout taken, New York City Elite. The coach also sees it that 71 has been taken out. So he needs to change the tactics maybe, or give them a small break. It's not over yet. It's pure open. Everything can happen. And it looks like New York City Elite, they are heading towards winning this final. But you can also look at the players that they are tired. It's now or never. It's now you need to show you're a man in this sport, because they're getting tired after a whole weekend of games, running back and forth. Remember to dehydrating and hydrating and eating, getting a lot of energy into your body. And if you're not used to playing that high level for so many days in a row, it's hurting. On the opposite side, Atletico Club, they need to think about how can they take 71 out of it, and how can they make sure that 25 is not taking out of the game in the opposite side. Interesting what the coaches is coming up with, because right now 71, he's dominating the game in the offense for New York City Elite. But they also have a goalie that's helping them when they are back home in the defense, denying some of the great attacks coming from Atletico Club. We are getting ready. We just need to adjust the time. Let's see. 18 minutes and 11 seconds into the game. New York City Elite starts with the ball after the timeout. Yet again, you can see 27 going up on 71. As I talked about, that's maybe the solution of it. So now it's the rest of the 5 players. The wing comes in, hits the save. So it works straight away in the first attack. Great defense by Davies, and a great save again. The goalie does it again. So the goalie does it again. Great save, denying that great attack by Atletico Club. But let's see, 27. You can see him up there. He's following 71 all the way. So now they're switching 28 in, because they know he will be taking out of the game rest of the time, and they need 6 players out there. Can they solve it? 75 comes in, goes to the wing. It's a save again. And this is all pure tactics. It's making sure the ball comes to the wing, and then make that goal small, and also make sure they're not coming in. And it's a great attack, great counter coming the opposite way. And now you can see 4 points down. They're keeping themselves in the game by doing this. Let's see. 71 is not on the court. So are they taking one out? Yes. Now they're taking the next player out, Davas at 21. And he knows this. So he knows I just need to run. And yet again, they are actually solving this defense quite well now. This is their comeback is coming in. If they continue doing this, then coming in, but they need to play the ball. They need to make sure that they build it up and do the attack. They need to give themselves the time for it. And because they need to find a solution around the goalkeeper for New York City Elite. Again, my favorite player, or my MVP until now, is the goalkeeper from New York City Elite. And then there we go. Oh, good solution. But can he keep that pressure that's coming on in now? Because now they're building it up. They're changing tactics. They're changing speed. And also the offense is not scoring the goals, because the tactics is to keep up the players. And now you can see straight away, they put in 71 again to make Davas free to build and structure the game. But they really put a man on him, so he can't be in the game. But again, they want the attack to be over there in the left-hand side. Passive play. So 1 finds the gap. 2, again, great defense. They are really making a good solution on it now. Coming back, they can make it to a 2-point gap in this attack. A cross coming in. 25 finds it, shoots. It's a good goal. You can also just see, and also the crowd goes wild in the gym, because that was quite a shot. New York City Elite needs to find a solution on what they're doing. So 27, coming in, trying to grab the ball there. 75, he really wants. We saw in the first 5 minutes how he attacked and attacked and didn't come to any solutions. We're seeing the same things again. So it's a good tactics they're playing now. Atletico Club finds the gap. Good save. So it's a build up the opposite way. Fast break, not catching the ball. Again, give you the time. This is your way back. There's only 2 points off to you can tie it and then make this final very, very interesting. It is already a very tight final. It's a good game. It's a tactical play that's running right now. 71 back in the race here. Keeping him, he's kept out of the game. You won't see him because they're on their own court now, own half of the court. 75 crossing in. Davies, he needs to find it. Fence the wing. It's a deny again, but they calls a penalty. The clock keeps running. The clock keeps running. Nobody's calling the clock. Nobody's calling the clock. So it's 71. He can comes in and make that goal while the time is running here. It's a miss. The first miss of today from 71. And at this time, it just shows the pressure that's on. So they're coming in now, moving it in. 25-33. They are building up the game for Atletico Club. And they know it, but they are a little bit dangerous because afraid of 25 because he can shoot. Coming in, 9 comes in, 25 finds the gap, finds the wing. It's a shot, it's a goal. Good solution by 25, puts it into the wing. There's signs off with a goal. It's a great attack. So you can see the only change in tactics this year kept 71 out of the game in the offense. Now they're not scoring any goals. 1 point up. It's a close one. So can the goalkeeper from New York City Elite continue this pressure he's been doing? Davies with a shot. It's a miss. So there we go. Good defense again. It's like Atletico Club found some muscle, some strength that they didn't see, some energy coming into them. And when you have a good period, that energy has to burst into you and really growing you up. 25 coming in. Building it up. 9. It's too fast. The pivot takes it. It's a shot. It's a tie. 26-26. They were behind with 6 goals, and now it's a tie. A small tactical change here coming in. The only thing is they're keeping 71 out of the game. He's out of the offense. They need to find a solution. A great save, but they call a penalty on it. It's an okay. They're solving it a good way. Now this time there is a stop of time because time is the only thing they don't have. Less than 5.5 minutes left. So let's just put the time where it is. It's a goal. It's a goal. So 1 point up. 1 point in the lead. And this is what is going to be rest of the game if everything goes to this. They're going offensive on them. Very aggressive defense here. They're moving up, but they have a solution for it. They need to find a gap. They need to run for each other. 44 finding the pivot. The pivot shoots it in. 27-27. Boys and girls and handball players around the world, we have a final coming our way. 27-27. So it's a tie. Coming up with 6, and now it's a tie. Let's see how it's going in. New York City Elite, they need to find that solution for not having that extra offensive player. 71 is put out here. Building it up, going to the left. Davies, he needs to do something himself. It's a tackle. They stop the time. What do the refs call? They call another penalty there. So it's a save. Crowd goes wild. While we're coming in, they're stopping the time again. It's a great, great save. That's the right time to do that save. So now they can switch the roles for the first time in the game. New York's Electrical Club Elite can be in the lead and switching the roles in it. What a tactic the coaches has been doing here by taking 71 out of it. Opposite side, New York City Elite is doing a very aggressive defense. They're really trying to push it out because they're faster than Electrical Club. So they want to put it in. So now they need to do some movement. 25 coming in. He pressuring them back, finding the gap. It's okay. It's okay. He's taking that penalty because now they're pushed back. See, they need to stay on the line. That's give them room to build it up. Let's see. It's not a passive play. 25 fakes it, pivot shot. They are in the lead for the first time. Electrical Club switch it round. 28-27. What a comeback in this final. It's almost a fairy tale coming our way, but let's see how it goes. There we go. 21. He needs to find a solution. They haven't found that offensive solution yet. They need to do some tactics there. 71 is still out of the game. It's a goal. 28-28. But the ball is still on the court of the Electrical Club. They can go in and do it. And I need to make sure the club is running our way here now also while we're coming in here. Pivot shot. It's a goal. We have around 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. I'll just switch the time here so we can have it. Because they're stopping the time all the time now. So there we go. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left of this game. And it's Electrical Club in the lead. Coming back from being behind the whole game. 10 doing the tactics thing, 71 out. Again, good solution here. It's a little bit slippy on the floor, or 33 is a little bit tired, but he's solving this defense quite well. Building it up. Phil Carr. Davos. Personal mistake. It's not called. Phil Carr going in. Finding gap. Good place behind. It's a wing shot. It's a goal. 29-29. 1 minute, 22 seconds left of this final. Right now it's a tie. Around 3 attacks left. If Electrical Club plays this right, they do attack, then do a defense, and then they have the last attack on their hand. Let's see. Coming in. Crouch goes with them. Defense is called. Offense coming in, finding the gap. Great defense. It's everything on stake. Time's run. They're stopping the time now. 53 seconds back of this game. It's not passive game. Coming in, finding the goal. It's a fall, taking the shooting arm. Red card directly. Wow. Such an unlucky one, but there's everything on stake here. That's going to be hard. We're going to look into the last period of this game with only 5 players. So maybe they're taking the chance, taking the goalie out. So, New York City Electrical Club has the overhand now. They have a penalty. They need to do a good defense. He's coming in himself, the guy who was tackled on the arm. Let's see if he has the nerves for it. Going out thinking it's a mind game now. It's now or never. If he shoots and hits it, they can be champions. It's coming in. The MVP himself takes it. The goalkeeper takes it. So they can switch the roles. They can go the opposite way. They take the timeout. Clock not stopped. So timeout coming in here in the finals. One last attack coming in. And the referee gives them 33 seconds for coming in with this. It's a tie. It's 29-29. Everything can happen here right now. It's a great final. So let's see. If you're sitting out there, we might be in a situation where if it's a tie, they go into overtime to see who's going to win it. It's going to be a very close call. I would try to make sure all of it comes here on tape. One attack coming up. If they're doing a mistake and there's coming a fast break, then it can go the opposite way. And until now, Electrical Club has found a way to do the defense to keep New York City Elite away from scoring goals, and they can do that again. So let's see how it goes in. The players are getting ready. 29-29. It's now or never. It's now they can be crowned champion after a great comeback from Electrical Club. This is handball at its best. Time runs. 71 is taking out of the game again. They continue doing it. They're still doing a very aggressive offense here in the defense. Offensive defense. Let's see it here. It's 75. He needs to find it. He's doing it again. Opening the wing. They need to take care. Oh! Also, direct card. Direct card to 27. And also direct card to 71. Wow. What a change of this game. 50 seconds before time. Both of them one of them doing a harsh tackle. The other one did another tackle doing the revenge. You're not allowed to do that in handball. That really takes you out straight away. But let's see what the referees are calling. Are they calling a free throw or are they calling a penalty? We are in that time of the game now. They calls it in as a penalty. Oy. No, they are not. Let's see. Yes, they call it as a penalty. It's Davas. He needs to take it. Again, the mind game is on. But this makes all the time for Electrical Club to come in. 50 seconds left of this game. It can be a tie. It can be a win. It can be both of it. Who has it? 15 seconds left. Who will be crowned champions? There, he takes it in, scores. But it's not over yet. Timeout taken straight away. So this means we have 12 seconds. 12 seconds attack to tie it up. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's coming in? And if you think you have the nerve sitting outside the close, then I can say to you, the players, the spectators, everybody is very, very keen to what's happening in here. So are they going to win it? Or are they going to lose it? They can tie it up, and that's the only thing Electrical Club has. 12 seconds, and 12 seconds is enough to do a first wave and a second wave attack. Go in and take the ball and shoot it in, but they need to be smart. On the opposite end, they lost New York City Elite has their best defender and best offense player sitting on the red card chair and cannot support them, not help them. So they need to find a solution. The captain, I have to say, the best player on the court has been out there, but they have the MVP in the goal. He made that save. They made this possible. So we are getting ready. Coming our way. 1 point up, 12 seconds. Time's on. 10 seconds. They're doing it offensive. They need to find the solution. It's a goal. 30-30. Davis takes it. 30-30. It means we're going into a tie. What a What a fight! Such a close call. So let's see. Wow, 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 wow. Let's just take a small break with the sponsors supporting the national team. We will be back after.
Discover a treasured part of Florida called the Jewel of the Treasure Coast. For good reason. A fusion of coastal old Florida and new adventures, where sunset dining intertwines with vibrant local art scenes. And tea times meet game days for effortless enjoyment. Uncovered treasure in St. Lucie, Florida.
When you're close, you can feel it. You try harder. And you don't give up. Because when you're close, you do more. For the people that matter to you. And for the future, which is just around the corner. Being close is the best place to be. And in Sunneborg, we are close.
And welcome back on courtside. The teams has been talking together, and when I'm looking out there, it looks like New York City Elite, they're thinking how to do this. Because their best offense player, their best defense player, he got that silly red card for pushing back on the other tackle there was. So he's out of the play. On the opposite side, you can see that the Atletico Club, they're a little bit tired right now. They're not with the same speed, but they have the tactics a little bit more, the strategic mindset. So it's all coming up. They're going to play 5 minutes in the overtime. And then we're going to see who's winning in the end, and if it goes into another overtime, and then it might go into a penalty. I don't know the exact format, but that's not how it normally is. So expect around 6, 8 attacks. That's what's going to decide this final. Right now, I can see the juries are discussing a little bit what to do up there, and how to go into this game. There's still a small break. The teams are coming in. Let me just show you here. Walking a little bit, walking a little bit around, um, finding each other, talking with each other, warming up. It's a mental game now also, but I think if we should analyze this a little bit, then 25, he will be very happy from Analytical Club with this situation because he's really been pushing the shots, pushing the strategy, the tactics. He has been the mastermind on Electrical Club, but it was in the defense they made this switch around, this turnaround. On the opposite side, on New York City Elite, it's Davis, but is he mature enough, 21, to do it? Because 75, he has a tendency to do too many attacks without getting a result out of it. So with 71 out of the game, it's a little bit harsh. But they have the goalkeeper. He's keeping them in the game, and 2 saves from him in the overtime can change all of it. It's coming up. It's coming our way. The players are getting ready. The juries are getting ready. And it looks like Athletic Club Elite is starting with the ball against New York City Elite. So the ball is going to roll. We are getting ready. 30-30. What a game. What a comeback. And really doing this very well. So should you be curious about what handball is or what's happening around the handball world, there are different social medias you can go into. You can go into all the team club's social media and follow them there. Just write the name and handball club. But you also can follow the federation USA Team Handball on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And then there's, of course, the women's team and the men's team. All of them have their separate pages coming their way. New York City Elite starts with the ball. We're going to play 5 minutes. So let's see how they will solve this, because until now, they solved it well, but they solved the first half very well, but the second half, when the elite player was taken out, it's a problem. See, straight away, taking Davis out, and all of them starting with the penalties also. They continue on. So they are 4 against 5. Really, really hard start. So 31 comes in the middle. He misses. Great defense. Now, it's all about building this up. They still have the upper hand. 5 against 4 in this offense. They have around 30 seconds with that penalty yet left before another player can come in. 25, 33 is building up. 9 comes in. Finds 25. He finds the gap. The pivots. He says, give it to me. 25 has the room. Oh, what a save! It is the MVP of the game, no matter what happens in my world. That goalkeeper continues delivering on a high level. Great, great maneuver by him. So, still a tie. 1 minute, 15 seconds into this overtime. You only have 5 minutes play. So, what will happen? New player coming in, trying to do the attack there in the left-hand side. That's the favorite side for Elite to attack, but without 71, they're a little bit in trouble, so they need to build another system. Still 5 against 5, both of them with a penalty. It's a personal foul going the opposite way. They're not sending it. They're giving themselves time. 1 minute and 50-second play, 2 minutes almost gone on this overtime. It means around 3 to 4 attacks left. So Elliptical Club can give themselves the upper hand by shooting and scoring now. Let's see. 23 calling the shots. 25. They're trying to covering up. It's 5 against 5. 9 finds the pivot. Pivot scores. There we go. 31 to 30. So upper hand to Elliptical Club. And again, now they take Davis out in this case, going up and covering him. So they need to find a solution. They're taking up the very offensive play and finding that pivot. It's a save. So now they can come in the lead with 2. They need to give themselves all the time. Don't speed it. Just build it up. Make sure you score, and then they can seal this. 25 speeds up instead of walks through it. As I said, it should come from him. Maybe it should come from somebody, and it did. 2 points up. Elliptical Club has switched the role, still taking Davis out of the game. So they only have 4 players coming in the back. Davis moving. Pivots. Gives the ball to him. He shoots. He scores. That's a good one. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. It's a 5 minutes, 5-minute play. So they just need to track the time, build it up, make sure they score this goal. Then they can almost call themselves champions. So building it up. 25 coming in, 33. 9, they're talking together what to do. And now they need to do something, or else they'll get passive play. 9 attacks, 25 comes in, second wave, miss, hit the ball, post. Oy, it was a good second wave attack, but hits the post, giving Electric New York City Elite the chance to come back in this game, make it a tie. But they have 1 more attack left to Elliptical Club, so it's still their upper hand. Still their upper hand, no matter what happens. Let's see. Again, they need to find the solution, and it's the pivot. Looks like that's the solution for them right now. He's tall, he's unproven. 17, go through, scores! 32-32, going opposite way. So they need to give themselves time. They have around 50 seconds coming in. 30 seconds left. So small attack coming in. 25 building up. 9 coming in. They need to score on it. 25 goes through. He's tackled. Good defense. It's passive. The time doesn't stop. The time didn't stop. 10 seconds. One play. Shoot. Save again. And time's out. So we're going into another 5 minutes. And I had said it before, I'm saying again, the MVP of this final in my eyes is the goalkeeper from New York City Elite, really keeping his team into this game. Small break coming their way. They're just switching sides. They have 1 minute only to come back in the overtime. So if they don't talk about tactics, they can drink some water and then come back in the race. It looks like there's not much tactical talking. It's more recovering, keep the breath, get some water in, and then very, very small changes. It looks like New York City Athletic Club has the recipe to be the champions. But with that goalkeeper from New York City Elite, you never know what happens. So let's see. Tactical mindset coming our way. 30 seconds left of the game, of the break. 15 seconds, and then they are getting ready yet again for 5 minutes. If it's a tie out of those 5 minutes, we go into a penalty shootout. So if you are new, just joining into this channel to see it, it's the second overtime we are having in. It's 32-32. The teams can come in. Both of them can be champions. The team winning with 1 point now is the champions. After 5 minutes, they need to be the winner after 5 minutes. Let's have it in. It's a good show. They're picking up for us. It's a good game. So there we go. 33-25 has been building everything all the time. 9 has been doing the more aggressive attacks, shooting from the back. But it looks like he's a little bit tired. So I think it's 25 they will come in with. 25 finds the wing. The wing doesn't attack it. It was a good gap for it. But they have the time. 9 comes in, swings it, scores. 33-32. Meaning it's now New York City Elite that needs to find a goal. Like in the first half, they missed the first attack. This time, they're not that aggressive from Atletico Club, giving Davis a chance to come and build it up. They need to take care of that young guy. He has a right hand that can really shoot that ball. He scored 2 times against Denmark when we were playing again Royal League. There we go. Davis outside, swings it. It's a miss. It's a miss. So we have a repeat. So Atletico Club Elite, like in the first half, has the upper hand. They need to build it up. If they shoot and score on this attack, 10, it looks good for them. 1.5 minutes into this 5 minutes overtime. It's now we're going to see who's winning. 9 switching. Oh! They are stopping the time. He hurt himself there. It's a good tackle, but he hurts himself. He's got some beaten. So, drawing the floor. One minute, 33 seconds into it. 43 seconds into it. There we go. 25. Speeds in. 9 goes in. Shoots, miss. This time he gets tackled. He might not be the solution for that. I know he's tall. I know he has been had some great shots, but at this moment here, that was maybe not the solution. Oh, a save, but it's a penalty. And time stops again. So, penalty shootout. Who's going to take it? Davis himself forcing that penalty is going to take it. While we can see number 9. It's hurting a little bit on him, but let's see here. Oh, boy, the goalkeepers of this game, both of them doing what they are meant to do. Save the ball. They're not making it easy on the opponents. Great save there. It goes in the air, shoots it. It's a 2 lead now, Atletico Club. Goes out to the wing. He's denied. Goes in, finds the pivot. The pivot comes back with it. 33-34. 3 minutes into the game. 2 minutes left. The upper hand is still on Electrical Club's elite. They need to make a good attack. They need to make that goal. That will make it very hard for New York City Elite to come back. What a fairy tale for both of the teams. First half was dominated by New York City Elite, winning with a 6-point lead, and then something happened. 25 comes in, didn't get the ball right. They takes a small penalty there. Small foul. Oh, pushing it out. Passive. So how many? They're still passive. Time running. Time's up. So 3:25. Takes the ball, jumps and shoots. It's like he hasn't been playing the full game. What a shot by him. So what to do? They need to find a solution. They need to make it quick. They need to do it. Davis shoots, scores. So 1 point up. So we have 2 attacks, maybe 3. So they're doing aggressive here. A little bit early to do that. So it's a little bit a chance of taking 1 minute back doing this. Pivot takes it, shoots. 30 seconds left. They can still do it. Fast attack. They need to find it. They need to shoot. Personal foul. Changing. And you can see Electric Club, New York Electric Club Elite. They are celebrating. But there's still time running. They need to do it finish. But there's 2 goals up. 15 seconds left of this game. 10, 9, 8. He just shoots it down to the others. 4. And there they go. They're celebrating there. Congratulations to New York Athletic Club Elite winning this final. What a tactical way of doing it by going in, taking out the best player in the offense in second half and coming in. Hats off. But I still have to say the MVP of this game is from New York City Elite, the goalkeeper number 12. He really put up the game, really showed the way for it. Great play, great match by both of them. Great entertainment. This is what handball is about. Thank you for both of the teams. While they're saying thank you to each other, they're also getting their medals and everything in there. But it's been a great pleasure for all of them coming in. So there you can say thank you to the game, even if you just lost and they've been fighting each other. This is fair play. This is how you play together. This is a huge part of the sport, coming in doing all this. And the crowd goes wild. We'll just stay on the stream until they get the medals. The medals are coming their way here. So So there we go. They're clapping to the spectators. And they're going to cheer it. And let me see if I have the chance to maybe get an interview with number 25 here in studio, just to hear how it was to be part of this final in the last stage. Please stay tuned. So you said here. And we only have one microphone, so I'm going to do it here. How was it to play in this final 2 times overtime and then doing those 2 goals in the last seconds?
Crazy game, crazy intensity. Extremely fun to play like this. This is the fun games.
Yeah, and you did a genius tactical move there by taking 71 out. He was absolute killing you out there. So why did you do that?
We were looking at it, and he started all the pressures, making us coming behind. So we had to do something to stop them from getting that opportunity.
Great match. Again, congratulations. And to all of you watching out there, congratulations to New York City Electrical Club by winning this championship. And great play, guys.
Thank you very much.
Super.